Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of my Asylum vlogs. If you haven't seen part 1, click here and it will take you to my edit channel, which is where I've put it for copyright reasons. So, this is just a quick anecdote on my meet and greet and how it went wrong. Are we seeing a pattern here, guys? Are we really gonna do this? Yes. Apparently whenever I meet famous people it goes a little bit wrong. However, like last time, it was fine and nothing bad happened and I really enjoyed it. So, for the people who want to call me ungrateful for doing anecdotes about things. So, the way it works at Rogue events is you get a ticket and it can get you a lanyard like this, and if you pay extra you can get photo ops, which I didn't do because I'm poor. So I just had a standard ticket and I had no idea what a standard ticket involved. They don't really tell you. Conventions in the supernatural fandom are not as helpful and well publicised as they are in YouTube fandoms. I'm just saying, it's a lot more straightforward if somewhere in the city. Just get that out of the way. So I had this ticket thing in form of a lanyard, but I had no idea what it got me. I knew I didn't have photo ops. I managed to film some of the photo ops sneakily, so if you want to see that. I'm sorry that they filmed really badly, but I was trying to make it look like I wasn't filming, so here are some vlogs of that. Anyway, so I had this ticket and I knew that I didn't have any photo ops, but I didn't really know what the ticket got me. I didn't think I'd meet anybody. And like I said, Rogue events are not very transparent about it online, or if they are, I don't understand. I fixed the camera angle because it was annoying me. Yes, I didn't know what this ticket involved, so when I opened my pack I had these packets of autograph tickets and I wasn't sure like what they were. I wasn't sure if that meant I was allowed a meet and greet ticket or what it means. So basically you have a photo op which you pay extra for, and an autograph ticket where you just go up and you don't get a professional photo or anything, you just get an autograph. I assume you're allowed to take selfies and they don't like ban that, but I didn't know. I had really bad social anxiety on the Saturday, unfortunately, and I did ask some fans who were wearing the Rogue events things and Rogue events wristbands, and they just ignored me, which made it even worse. So I went down because I could see that people were entering the hall and having meet and greets. Not the photo op kind, but you know, they're all sitting at a table and people come up and get an autograph. And I can see that this is happening, and I can see that there's a guy on the door who's like talking to people and answering questions, and I just couldn't go up and ask if I was allowed in. It didn't help that earlier when they were doing the photo ops I wasn't sure if I had one because I wasn't sure how it worked, and I asked the girl on the door and she didn't know any more than I do and was a bit like ugh, ugh. It didn't help that that had happened because I was just like scared, so I was just sitting on the floor watching people leave and assuming, oh, I'm probably not allowed in, but I'll sit here. So it got to the point where it was like the last call for people to go in, and I was just sitting there and I was like, no, I don't want to miss this opportunity, I'll just go in. So there was a door where the guy was and there was another door, and I just went in the other door and basically sneaked in. But how do you think I got those photo op vlogs, hey? Don't tell Rogue events, please. So anyway, I just like sneaked in and went up, and there was a girl who was like answering questions, and I was like, excuse me, how do I meet people? What do I do with this? Like I had no idea because I didn't have any idea, and she was really helpful and really kind and showed me where to go, and she said there's a few different queues, that's the shortest queue, you can queue for different people, and then she said actually Sebastian Roche's on the end and his queue has gone, and he's the one person I really wanted to meet. He was the only one who I was like, yes, he's great. He was the one I wanted to meet, and she said that he had no queue and he was about to go, and I could like go and get an autograph from him. So I went straight up and I was seeming really nervous. He would have seen that I was nervous, but I was like trying to hold it together. And I got there and I said, hi, I'm a big fan, can I have an autograph, blah blah, I've got this. And there was a lady sitting by him who's like Rogue events staff or something, and they were there at their little table, and she took the ticket and he said, sure, that's fine, what have you got for me to sign? I had nothing for him to sign. I had no idea I had to have something for him to sign. I thought they'd have like a book of paper or something and they just write me a note on the paper. I don't own like an autograph book. I actually have notebooks and stuff, which I could have brought if I knew. But I didn't have anything, and I was just like panicking, like I have nothing for him to sign. I have nothing for him to sign. And I was looking in my bag, and the first thing I grabbed was this that I had just brought from the merch stall. It's a Sam Winchester top. See? Now this is the part where you hug back. And I thought this is a good idea because I like hugs, and if I wore it maybe I'd get hugs. So I brought this out, and he had a Sharpie. I know Sharpies are meant to be permanent, but I was scared it would come off in the wash. So I was a bit like, oh, I hope it's permanent. And he just like he did 2 Amy and then a signature and a little heart. And I was a bit nervous, and I was like, oh, thank you, but it might come off in the wash. And he went over the heart more to make it not come off in the wash. It was really lame, and it made it a mess, and I was like, ugh, why am I so awkward? Anyway, so I thanked him, and I went to sit down, and the girl I'd just spoken to who worked there could see that I was a bit panicky. And she approached me and was like, are you okay? And I said, yeah, I've just got social anxiety, I need to sit down. And she reassured me, and she was really nice and asked if I needed any water or anything. So I sat down and calmed my nerves a bit, and I opened my bag, which was just my carry bag of stuff I bought, and I realised I've got this lovely little demon book. It has I don't know why it has dragons if it's a demon book, but I assume they just bought another book and stuck the stamp on it. And it has all these lovely pages. I put the autograph tickets inside. How ironic. So it has all these blank pages. I could have had him sign the first page, and that would be like my special front page. Instead he signed the t-shirt, which I now put over there. Instead he signed the t-shirt, and it will probably come off in the wash, which is really annoying. So of course, as soon as I realised that, I rushed back over. He'd left the table, he'd gone. I didn't get a chance for him to sign this. I don't think I have an autograph that's permanent, although Sharpies, I'll wash it inside out and stuff, but honestly, I don't think it will stay. And I didn't get a selfie because I was looking ugly that day and having social anxiety and crying and such. So it wouldn't have been a nice selfie. So I have like nothing to remember it by, other than I did vlog the panels, which you'll see in my next video. So I have like film of him walking up and down near us, which was nice. So I do have film of him, but I don't have anything else. And once I realised I had paper and rushed back, he had gone. So that was my rotten luck. He was really nice, and I'm sure he didn't think I was weird or anything, but obviously at the time I was like, he thinks I'm awkward and horrible, but it was fine. Meeting him was really nice, and I'm really, really glad that I got to meet him, and I'm really proud of myself for overcoming that anxiety and going over and getting a signature. So thanks Sebastian Roche for being lovely. Thanks guys for being there for me, and see me in my next video for the panels. Bye!